Time now 7:05, and turning now to the very latest on the war in Iran as President Trump addresses the nation on military operations with the conflict now entering its fifth week.
The president says the operations are, quote, on track, could continue for another 2 to 3 weeks. Let's get right to Ron. He's in the control room here with more from the president's address. Good morning, Ron.
There had been so much optimism that the war was approaching its end that the markets really soared the last 2 days. That's not the case today, and you can see exactly what's happening with the Dow. What was the president talking about? Hitting Iran, quote, extremely hard over the next 2 to 3 weeks. So as you can see, the Dow is currently off about 482 points. It has been down as much as about 550, and it all has to do with what's going on with the price of oil. Those prices really surging, and we're seeing the West Texas, which is the prices we pay here in the U.S., go up every bit as much as Brent crude, which is what the rest of the world pays. And so it is now up about $11 to $12 a barrel at last check, over $110 a barrel. That no doubt will bring us to above $5 a gallon here in the valley. In his first address nationally since the beginning of the conflict, the president said the strikes are an investment in America's future, doing it for the children and grandchildren of the current people across the country. He says that talks with Iran continue, but does threaten the country's power grid if negotiations fall through. He urged other nations to help the U.S. in the efforts to open the Strait of Hormuz. Oil shipments in that region continue to be stalled.
Tonight that we are on track to complete all of America's military objectives shortly. Go to the Strait and just take it, protect it, use it for yourselves. Iran has been essentially decimated. The hard part is done, so it should be easy.
However, as we know, the vast majority of European nations are not willing to join the fight, at least not yet. Meanwhile, the president also addressed the economic toll with these gas prices rising. He promised that oil shipments will resume soon, and that would then bring the price of the pump back down and perhaps even help the stock market recover from the current level of uncertainty. Guys.